Hey guys, so stovetop oatmeal and how to make it is one of the most searched topics on my blog, so I thought I'd make a quick video to help you guys out. The only things you really need are oats, some sort of milk, and water at its very base, and then for me, I pretty much always add chia seeds. And I'm just gonna do some simple toppings with blueberries and almonds, and I also like to add a little honey for sweetness, but if you were vegan you could use maple syrup or agave, and then just a sprinkle of cinnamon. And just a quick note on the oats. So I know a lot of people when they make stovetop oatmeal like to use either old-fashioned rolled oats or instant. For me, the instant is just like too processed and like cooks too quickly to really get the benefits of cooking something stovetop. I prefer the rolled oats because you get this really nice chewy texture. It's just a thicker grain because it's just been less processed, and that is what I'll be using today. And the reason that I recommend non-dairy milk is because I just find that it's easier to cook stovetop oatmeal with non-dairy milk versus dairy milk because this curdles less easily, and it's just a little bit more forgiving. Okay, so into a small non-stick pot, you want to add your oats. And depending on how hungry you are, I usually do between 1/4 to a 1/2 cup. And then it's equal parts oats to milk to water. I find that if I do, for the liquids, 1/2 milk and 1/2 water, that gives me the best texture. And then if you're using them, I like to go ahead and add the chia seeds now, and a dash of salt, and a drizzle of honey, or if you want to make this vegan, you can use agave or maple syrup. And then just give this a little stir just to get everything combined. And then turn your heat to medium-low. I usually do mine on about low to medium-low depending on how hot my stove is. But basically you want to just cook this at a simmer or lower. And now you can pretty much let this go and just check in on it every now and again. You don't have to check it, you don't have to stir it constantly, but you do want to keep an eye on it. So I'm actually gonna set a stopwatch just because I want to see exactly how long this is gonna take. So we'll check in a little bit. So we're about 2 minutes in, and as you can see, the oatmeal is starting to boil on the sides. And it is just starting to thicken up. So just remember to just stir it occasionally. You don't have to stir it constantly. If your oatmeal starts to boil, you probably want to turn the heat down just a little bit. Okay, now we're about 4.5 minutes in. And you can see it's really starting to thicken up now. I did have to reduce my heat just a little bit, but this is pretty much almost done. You basically just want to cook it until it gets to the texture that you want, because some people like their stovetop oatmeal a little on the liquidy side, and some people like theirs very thick. All right, so we're almost at 6 minutes, and this is a pretty good texture for me. You can usually tell when it's pretty thickened up because when you move the spatula through it, it takes a long time for the oats to recover the bottom of the pot. So I'm just gonna pour this into a bowl and add some toppings. And once you have your oats all cooked up, you can add in your favorite toppings, blueberries or almonds. I could do a whole video on oatmeal toppings alone, so I'll try to be brief. And sometimes I'll add just an extra drizzle of honey, and then maybe a dash of cinnamon. And that is it. That is how you make stovetop oatmeal that is creamy and Healthy, but so delicious too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up because that will help me out. And subscribe if you'd like, and I'll see you in my next video.